Types of valves. Introduction. A valve is a device that regulates, directs, or controls the flow of a fluid by opening, closing, or partially obstructing various passageways. Valve functions. Stopping and starting fluid flow. Varying the amount of fluid flow. Controlling the direction of fluid flow. Regulating downstream system or process pressure. Relieving component or piping overpressure. Types of valves. Globe valve. Gate valve. Ball valve. Needle valve. Butterfly valve. Diaphragm valve. Check valve. Safety valve. One-glove valve. A globe valve is a linear motion valve and are primarily designed to stop, start, and regulate flow. The flow pattern through a globe valve involves changes in direction, resulting in greater resistance to flow, causing high pressure drop. The globe valve is an excellent valve to use for on-off service, but is highly suited for frequent cycling and control of fluids anywhere in amount or volume between the open and closed position. Two-gate valve. Gate valve is a sliding type of valve. The gate slides down to close the valve. In fully open conditions, the flow area is equal to the area of the pipe and hence, there is negligible pressure drop across the valve. Gate valves operate slowly. Three-ball valve. A ball valve is a rotational motion valve that uses a ball-shaped disc to stop or start fluid flow. Advantages. Maintains and regulates high volume, high pressure, and high temp flow. No lubrication requirements. Time of valve operation is minimized. Can handle fluids with suspended solids. Disadvantages. Have relatively poor throttling characteristics. Difficult to clean, leads to contamination. Four-needle valve. A needle valve is a type of valve having a small port and a threaded, needle-shaped plunger. Needle valves are usually used in flow metering applications, especially when a constant, calibrated, low flow rate must be maintained for some time. Five butterfly valve. Butterfly valve is a simple system which has a rotating thin disc rotating across the flow. Quick opening valve. Small pressure drop. Used with chemical or corrosive media. The effect on the fluid by the closing and opening of the disc is shown. 6. Diaphragm valve. Diaphragm valves get their name from a flexible disc which comes into contact with a seat at the top of the valve body to form a seal. Advantages. Valve construction prevents leakage of the fluid without the use of a gland seal, packing. Disadvantages. These types of valves are generally not suited for very high temperature fluids and are mainly used on liquid systems. 7. Check valve. The check valves are non-return valves. Check valve will be open only when the fluid is flowing in the allowed direction. If the fluid flows in the opposite direction, the pressure in the opposite direction closes the valve automatically. These valves are used for preventing backflow to systems. 8. Safety valve. Safety valve is also called a pressure relief valve, PRV, which automatically releases a substance from a boiler, pressure vessel, or other system, when the pressure or temperature exceeds to reference value/limits. The primary purpose of a safety valve is the protection of life, property, and environment. A safety valve is not a process valve or pressure regulator and should not be misused as such. It should have to operate for one purpose only, overpressure protection. Like and subscribe.